Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks. This is a special episode of Kerbal Engineering where we will be building a Kerbin Karborandrum surface delivery system. Basically, as you know, we have been successful in delivering Karborundrum all the way up to Kerbin orbit, and today we will be focusing on getting that Karborundrum all the way to the KSC. To do so, we will be constructing two parts. One will be the lander, which will basically dock with a space station and extract Karborundrum and bring it all the way over to the, hopefully to the KSC or close vicinity of it. And the second component will be the actual rover. That will be a tanking rover that would hopefully rendezvous with the lander, extract Karborandrum from it, and then bring it all the way over to the whatever craft needs it, whether it's a rocket, whether it's a space plane, or anything that is powered by Karborandrum when we want to refuel it at the KSC. That's the reasoning anyway. So we are now building the first component, which is very simplistic. It's a Karborandrum lander, and as you can see, it's tiny, but its sole design and purpose is to actually dock with a space station, and I'm talking refueling station, the one that has some Karborandrum on it, extract the Karborandrum, return safely back to the KSC, and hopefully survive to tell the tale. At least survive to actually bring Karborandrum back. So, it is a little bit of fine fiddling, and here, when it comes to design of this lander, less is more, actually. So I'm trying to put as little as possible, because of the both part count, the weight, and all that jazz. Let us just put now some sort of antenna, because we will need that, because this craft will be also remote tech powered, and I'm gonna put two just in case one of the antennas accidentally snap. I hope not both of them will happen. Okay, I hate the placement of these, so I'm gonna see if I can put them somewhere around here maybe. Oh, that's hideous. Let's put the antenna then upwards at least. See if we can put it like this. Okay, now let's see if we can now put the RCS thrusters and balance this bad boy. Two, then we put 4 here. Let's put solar panels over here on this side, so they're not in the way, and now let's see if we can balance out this guy. Can I put more, like 6 maybe? Would that suffice? And yeah, if I put it like this, then it should be balanced. Okay. Sounds good to me. We will put this to start retracted. And what else do I need? Oh yes, I need parachutes. I mean, it is a lander, so it's supposed to have parachutes. And let's put Kerbin and put them all to be able to deploy at 1200. That should be enough to hold the craft correctly, and then we will be just rebalancing those finally, because I mean, adding any component changes the mass distribution, as we did with the parachutes. So yes, just make sure to put them on a separate stage. We don't want them to fire the same time as our engine fires. And I'm gonna put 2 communitrons on 2 different action groups just to be on the safe side. RCS build date, balancing, okay, we're good. Then let's put a 3.75 procedural fairing base. Something along these lines, come on. A big, chunky, chubby base. Okay, and then we want to be put rocket that will be pushing this guy all the way up to the orbit. And I'm trying to think I can keep it simple. So where is my 3.75 big ass tank? Let's see if we have the Rhino engine, if that one would suffice. 1.22. Well, it's not exactly stellar, but I think it should work because it is 4.9 thousand delta V, so maybe it should be fine. Let's put 2 SAS units, it will be easier to control it. Maybe put like a small RTG somewhere at the base, or yeah, somewhere here. I know it's hidden, I just don't care. Okay, and then let's put some fins to keep this bad boy stable, and then I think we will be testing the rocket. I mean, 1.20, it's not really a stellar thrust to weight, but I think it's enough. Let's put some launch clamps at the bottom, and then we will be testing this bad boy. I think staging is correct. We ignite the engine, then we will release the launch clamps, and then we should be on our merry way. Okay, by the way, I do want to put the batteries here because I do want to be returning this stage if at all possible. Maybe put a small probe core somewhere beside here. Sure. And a small antenna maybe, yeah. But okay. I think we're good. Let's simulate. Okay. SAS, throttle to max, and ignite the engine, and whoa. What the hell? Thrust to weight 0.94. How? I mean, it's not a KSP without some explosions, at least when testing. So, revert to editor. It is 0.94. Interesting. And my engineer here tells me 1.20. I mean, what the hell? I really don't know why is it lying to my face, but okay. It says Kerbin and it says atmospheric. So, to make things a bit more simple, let's put a total of 4 hydraulic manifolds, so 4 basically separators. And then we will be putting 4 decouplers, radial ones, and let's put just 4 small SRBs. Those should hopefully provide, I mean, they say it's 1.85 or 1.59 thrust, so it should be good enough. Okay, throttle to max, fire the boosters, and separate. 1.30. Okay, well, that's a bit more doable. Going all the way up to 1.4, and now we are at 1, which is good, which means we're still accelerating. Fine. Okay, well, this might actually work. Okay, a little bit lighter on the initial thrust to weight, but it's climbing up, and I think we would be able to basically intersect with the space station over there. Let's just make sure that we have enough delta V to get into the orbit, roughly at the same altitude as the Kerbin refueling station, and then we would have enough delta V to basically rendezvous with it. Okay, we are climbing. Our apoapsis is already on the 90-ish or 100. Good. So let's see how much we need for the circularization burn. Oh, and we are close to some station already. That's nice. So for the circularization we need a total of 1200, and we have a total of 1900. So we should have plenty. Okay. Deploy the fairing, extend the communitron, or at least one of them. Come on. Cool. And then we have a burn in basically around 20-30-ish seconds. I can hide the engineer, I don't need it at the moment. Getting ready to kick the gas. Sounds good, thrust weight is good. And I believe we will be orbital in no time. And we are. Great. Let's test the detachment, decouple, stage the engines. We can actually return this. Kicking the gas, returning it back, perfect, switching to this guy, and I'm overall pretty happy with the way that it goes. Let's kick the gas. We have taken the periapsis down to 486 meters. Looks good enough. We can actually also burn a little bit more to try and decelerate. Remember guys, we are testing the re-entry as well, because I want to make sure that this would work. Pre-deployment altitude 5000 and deployment 1200. I think that should be enough. Okay, and we are starting to hit the atmosphere. Okay, going at 2200 meters per second, so roughly 6.77 Mach. And I'm thinking to tell the flight computer that it will be extending this communitron in 3 minutes. Which I hope will be once we have decelerated enough. Now I'm deactivating it. It's basically just for the security reasons, and we are already experiencing some atmospheric friction and heating. I'm telling the computer to hold orbit retrograde. So far we have a connection and everything is going fine. Dropping through the thin layers of the atmosphere, soon we will be hitting the thicker ones. 30 kilometers. By the way, this is slightly accelerated, and I believe at 2 times acceleration, because, I mean, otherwise it would take a lot of time. And we will be activating in 1 minute. And I am kicking the gas to make sure that we decelerate enough. I have decided to switch to surface retrograde. So far we are executing a very, very controlled descent. We have total 700 meters per second of delta V. I suspect that this will be a little bit less if we will have Karborandrum on board. Okay, we should be attaching the antenna which fell down, and we have deployed the chute. Single chute at the moment. So let's deploy the other one, and then let's arm all together. Okay, so far seems doable. Landing legs are extended, and I believe actually, guys, that this will be going rather well. Let's just quickly accelerate it. And I think this will, we have to remember ourselves, this is just a test, but assuming that this test goes well, then we will be launching it for real as well. Okay, and bump. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that, actually. Good. Okay, now for the second component, and that would be the rover. And for the rover, I have decided it would be cool that we take on Caribou. It's once again a mod from the Rover dude. It has great components for creating a tanker rover. And I figured since we already use Mailmute for the Duna deployment, we might as well use Caribou for the Kerbin deployment. So, what I need is a couple of Karborandrum tanks together with one Kerbal attachment system crate that will be containing the fuel pipes and all that jazz so that we can actually transfer the fuel. Okay, so let's put you somewhere here. Good. Then we take Karborundrum, not the fuel can. I think they call it container. Container. Yeah, that would work. Sure. That actually might work. But I don't think it has Karborundrum. It has carbonite though. Yeah, not Karborundrum. Okay, container tank cluster. Maybe this one. Yeah, this could work. So if I put that one maybe in the middle, can I put a 2.5 meter one? I think I can actually. Oh yes. Good. One. And let's just rotate it by 45 degrees in any direction by that. Yeah, sure. Come to think of it, I'd rather rotate this one, put it here, then rotate this one and put it like that. And then I think this would work fine, right? No, but actually we will need some tools. Oh, I thought we had another, like, cargo bay. I think I'll need to take one more flatbed actually. Okay, so let's put a Kerbal attachment system crate on top. Come on. Smack in the middle, will you? Please? Yeah. Something like that. Great. Inventory. And when it comes to inventory, inside I want to be putting tools, but I want to be putting connector ports, fuel pipes, and also struts and all that jazz, because this is something that we will need on a refueling, you know, rover. I was thinking then strut. Yeah, these struts will work fine. And also then we will be adding as well some more tools to be able to complete this. But okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's put first some wheels. Come on, wheelie wheelie. Rotating. Oh, as always, I rotate in many different directions until I find the correct one. And usually correct one is the last one. It's 2, 3, and 4, I believe. Great. Let's rotate, put wheels on a different side. Great. That looks rather well. Okay, so when it comes to that, let's put a ladder. Not just like that, maybe it's better to put it on the side. Rotate like this. Okay, it seems to be high enough. Let's retract it and we'll put it on the action group so that we don't forget. I'm actually gonna put it on the first the wheels to extend retract on, I think it will be custom 5. Good. And then I will be putting the flatbed wheels to basically deploy or undeploy if we press the correct one. Great. What else do we want? Then we want, on 10 we want to be putting the ladder. Let's rename it to the Karborundrum Rover or tanker. Give it some purpose actually. Mark 1 as always. Just making sure that it's Rover. Let's simulate it. Okay, it's a nighttime simulation and whoa, my translucent cabin looks fishy. I don't know why is that. Let's remove the transparent pod and just let's engage the lights. Okay, let's try to drive it. So far it looks pretty well. Goes pretty decent too. Steers like a dream, right Val? Yeah, she's just enjoying it. Ooh, and ooh, ooh, ow, 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 lights, lights. Brake, and let's turn here. Go somewhere here, and then let's give it a try. Okay, going a little bit back and parking it. Good. Oh, and this is funny. I engaged the, stands and I cannot retract the wheels. Okay, I think something is wrong with those wheels because I cannot for the life of me retract them. That's interesting and frustrating at the same time. I think if I put 2 RTGs, it will look much better. I mean, it will be able to provide a lot more, power. Something like that. I'm thinking actually on putting the 2 RTGs, one at each this top side. Come on. Yeah, one here and one here. Just to keep it a little bit further away from the Kerbals. And let's now put the lighting system. Because if it's a nighttime deployment, you would want to illuminate what you are standing next to. So, yeah. Okay, this is now turned correctly. Now just let me twitch it to the correct side. Wrong one. Wrong one again. Wrong one again. Wrong one. Oh. Yeah, and now not you, not you, not you. Okay, this one. So let's press shift and turn it slightly. Sounds good. And put another one over there. Great. Okay, that takes care of lighting. So let's put it like here. Toggle lights. We put it on the action group 7. Perfect. Okay. Well, I think this would be much better. Okay. Let's give it another, again, transparent pod issues, but yeah, lighting looks much better. I mean, power generation isn't exactly stellar, but I think it will do the job. Valentina is driving with Bill and Dengard checking. Let's kill off the transparent pod. Okay. Brake, take it somewhere in front of the hangar, and then we'd give it a quick test. Because that's what it's supposed to do, come in front of the hangar and then hopefully just be able to refuel and all that jazz. Okay, so who do we take out for test? We put down these pillars which do absolutely nothing. I was trying to retract it, but for some reason it didn't want to work. I don't know if it's a bug or not, but yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Lighting things. Okay, let's kill the lights, extend the ladder. Let's see if we can actually get one of the people out. I think that's Valentina. Or maybe, no, it is Valentina. Okay. Okay, Val, so climb up. I want to make sure that you can actually go up, grab, get up, and you fall down. Okay, and that's because you don't climb out. Yeah, much better. Inventory, you can pick up stuff. Okay, and can you attach it? I think I will need to read up on how this stuff is being used, but okay. Maybe like this. Drop, no, attach, or okay, I still have to learn, guys, how is this being used, I guess. It looks okay anyway, and we can connect the pipes from here with some physics glitching, obviously, but that's pretty much a given. And what's the range? Oh, and I think we're already out of the range. We can take away the cap, so I think if we come anywhere close enough to the ship, we will be able to refuel it from the tanker, which kind of proves my point. Okay, guys, I mean, I think I'm pretty happy with what it looks and how it works, and I think I'm gonna just save it, and think I will be building it at some point very, very soon. So let's see if I start it extended. Just trying to reattach the wheel, and yeah, it doesn't react to much more. I was just trying to see if my wheel is bugged or is something else going wrong, but doesn't really matter in the end. Oh, this would be like too low. No. And this one, I mean, it's also too low. Yeah, definitely it's too low. Okay, guys. Well, I think we'll leave it then as is and we'll build it. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. We're coming up to the end of the episode. Throw a like, hit subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you again for watching. Grunf out.